So another strange thing to be grateful for, but I completely forgot what I was actually going to make today's video about. So hopefully I'll remember by Thanksgiving. Um, and then I got a Facebook memory reminding me that 7 years ago I had hair of about this exact same length, and I shaved it all off for my brother when he got cancer, and he survived. He's doing great. He's still with us. Um, he's doing so great that like you kind of completely forget that that even happened, and then I see that I'm like, whoa, that that was a big scare, and very very thankful to have him with us. So that's really what this video should be titled. It's thankful for my brother. So both. I'll do both. Yeah. I'll I just thought of that right now. I'll change the title to include both. Um, but yeah, this is my third time growing my hair out. And so the first time I only made it like a year and a half before I got sick of it and I shaved it off. I was just so tempted by all these other cool hairstyles, and didn't have the dedication to stick to growing it out. The second time I grew it out, I made it almost 4 years. And so that was 7 years ago that I shaved all that off. And then I kept it short for a few years. And then, if I remember correctly, I believe it was the beginning, like right after New Year's of 2022, I'm pretty sure, is, if I'm doing my math correctly, is when I shaved my head and stopped doing haircuts. And that's how I got this. So this is almost 4 years. Um, so basically, what that means is like the second time I grew it out, I had started on a New Year's. I made it almost 4 years and shaved it off. And now that was 7 years ago. And so I started almost 4 years ago, started on New Year's. And this is approximately exactly the exact same length as it was last time. Because my hair grows at a very, very average 6 inches a year. Um, and so the fun part is the first time I grew my hair out, I could say after, I don't know, about 9 months or so, 6 months, 9 months, I was able to say that every single day was the longest my hair had ever been. But then I shaved it all off, and so the second time I grew it out, I had to wait. Uh, I think the first time I grew it out was a year and a half before I cut it. So the second time I grew it out, after a year and a half, then I could start saying that again. That every single day was the longest my hair had ever been, and so I grew it out for almost 4 years, and now this is the third time growing out, and it's been almost 4 years. So once again, finally, I can say that every single day is the longest my hair has ever been, which is like not something that really matters, but it's fun. It's a fun thing to be able to say. So they say that your hair has a maximum length that you will reach after about 6 years. So by the end of 2027, New Year's starting 2028 will be 6 years since my last haircut, since I shaved my head, and that is my hypothetical max length. But some people don't have a maximum length, which is where you get the Rapunzel story. That is a real thing that actually happened. Your hair will just keep growing forever. And so I want to find out if I'm one of them. We have no idea how rare or common it might actually be. So I'm going to not cut my hair until at least 2030. So that way I get 2 additional years beyond the 6 years to find out, like, does it continue to grow or does it just stay about the same length? And if it does not continue to grow, then I will most likely shave my head in 2030 New Year's. But if it does continue to grow, I guess just see how far it'll go. And I'll have to keep measuring it every year to see if it's actually growing, or at what point it finally quits. So, question everything.